Hello, everybody. Welcome to Telli Talks, where we talk about life, growth, relationships, and all things in between. I have a very special guest with me today. He is an actor, investor, golfer, gamer, man of many traits, Donovan Carter. I feel like I forgot something.
Nah, you got it. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Okay, so for the people that don't know your journey, tell us how you got to where you are today.
Well, first, man, I gotta honor my parents, God, first of all, how I got here. But I got in the acting game through my coaches. I went to UCLA for football in school. So when I got done, wanted to go to NFL, didn't work out, had to pivot, figure something else out. So I just kept in contact with coaches and just networked and asked them if they had any opportunities coming up for people fresh out of school. And they actually sent me the email for Ballers, the show I was in for 5 seasons. So I literally just got an email one day. I didn't even know it was really acting.
Out of nowhere?
Yeah, just out of nowhere, yeah. That was my first time ever acting in my life.
So you didn't take classes or anything prior to? They were like, you're about to be on this crazy good series and play this role.
Yeah, they just wanted former football players to audition. So I was just looking for a job. I was really trying to find like a job, but I didn't have any work experience or resume. So I was doing commercials a little bit too, and I was doing background. So I thought it was another, opportunity to do like background. They needed football players, but they sent me sides for the audition. So I was like, oh, like this is acting. So I just thought about it, prayed on it, talked to my dad, and my dad was just like, what the hell else you got going on? Just go for it. And it ended up, I had auditioned 10 times for 3 months and ended up getting blessed with the part. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Thing.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
So when you got on set of Ballers, not even acting, not knowing what to expect, how did you feel?
Shoot, it was a lot of emotions. Definitely nervous, excited. I was in Miami, so I was like, man, it's beautiful out here.
Was that your first time in Miami?
My first time ever. Yeah, my first time ever. But when I got on set, I actually didn't have to work the first day. So I had to like try on my clothes, my wardrobe, and I got to watch. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Just in time. Thank you so
real.
much. Cheers.
Cheers.
So good.
That's good.
So good. He
and
did his thing. Okay, so you got on set, you were nervous.
Yes.
And how was it like working with actors that were in the game for a minute?
It was a little bit intimidating at first, but I went on set, kind of watched other people work beforehand, and I got to see how they approached it. They made mistakes. They they messed up on their lines, which was reassuring for me. Because when I first started, I thought you had to be perfect. I thought it was like Saturday Night Live or something, but there's multiple takes. You got to do each scene over and over and over again. But my first scene, actually, it was no actors. It was just me. I was on the phone with The Rock, but he wasn't there. So it was crazy because I'm just there by myself, and like it's all how y'all got the cameras and the microphone, and there's all these people there that I've never met before in my life, and they're supposed to be my family. But I was a little nervous. We had to rehearse, and we supposed to say my lines, and I'm just talking gibberish, because I'm nervous. But then I just had to talk to myself. I was like, bro, snap out of it. Like, we here. Like, you gotta kill this.
How long did it take you to get out of that like element of nervousness?
Shoot, just 10 minutes. Like,
really?
Yeah, I had to get out of it. I was like, man, we here. I just knew like this is a great opportunity. Yeah, it's game time. Yeah, I had to talk to myself like I was playing football. I'm like, we here. Like, don't mess this up, like, just do the best you could do. That's what my dad always told me, do the best you could do. That's all anybody could ask for.
Absolutely. Amen to that.
Yeah.
And amen for the opportunity for having that. Yeah. So you guys are, like, how many seasons has it been? Because I feel like Ballers has been on for so long.
We did 5 seasons from 2014 to 19. So, yeah, it was a blessing. Yeah.
Yeah. And how is that, like, transitioning out of Ballers into the next thing, investments, restaurants, all that good stuff?
It's been cool. I mean, with the show, it's been such an honor just to meet so many people. People love the show. They love my character, which was cool. So I feel like a lot of people, they play characters which they don't like. And
would you ever do that?
I mean, I would like the opportunity, but you definitely got to be prepared, because
like, would you play like the Joker?
I would love to. Like attempt that, because I like to challenge yourself.
Do you feel like that would be something that would as acting, can you like clock in and out, or like do you feel like you invest into that role, because that role
Yeah.
you played is something similar to your life that you
Exactly.
can relate to.
Exactly.
But when you play something like that's, I don't know, a villain or
Yeah.
demonic or, you know, whatever, that
Yeah.
can bring a different type of energy
It
into
can.
your personal space. So
Yeah.
would you be like willing to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I was willing to like attempt it. I mean,
Right.
after I got booked for the show, I started doing acting classes and lessons. And that was one thing I had to learn was like, first of all, like, it's like this character is you, but it's not you.
Right.
So you just got to give yourself permission to like be free and just go. But that was my thing, is like figuring out like, how do I let this go? Because there's some scenes I would be like mad. And if you really like in it, you can't, you know, to me, it's not authentic when you get done with the scene, it's cut and you just right back to like yourself.
Right.
But you just got to figure out a way, just go walk away, give yourself some time, and like eventually like relax. Cause I feel like that's football too. Like you gotta, when you get on the field, you gotta flip the switch.
Right. You
And
got to
get-
channel that energy.
And then when you get off the field, you know, you takes a minute, you gotta give yourself, you know, a little bit of time to relax. I think that even in sports, like interviewers can't interview people. They gotta at least like 10 or, I mean, some people right after the game they do, but usually they give you like a grace period, like give you some time to like cool down, especially if you lose. Right. That's the last thing you want to do is talk to somebody.
Absolutely. So how do you channel a certain type of energy, like if you have to be angry and you're not having a bad day, or like channeling that energy, how do you get to that point?
For me, I think I just, now with acting, I like to people watch and like to see like how people react when they're angry and kind of take certain things. And then when I'm angry, I try to like remember like, okay, what is this like when I'm angry? Like, what do I do? Like, what happens? Because I like to be the actor that like wants to do stuff natural.
Right.
And I want you to like see things, you know, like little things, like with your mannerisms, or, you know, how you are with your hands or your shoulders or your face expression. But yeah, I just, you know, try to use like real life situations, I think. But that's the problem. Like I'm a peaceful, like cool person. And you see my personality, everybody thinks like I'm a teddy bear. Mm-hmm. So that's what make me mad. Cause like when I get mad, people don't take me serious.
Right.
And I normally don't get mad cause I'm a Leo, I'm a fire sign. So I go 0 to 100 quick. Right. But you know, that's a good thing about class. And any actors that like want to get into acting, like definitely take a class, because like it teaches you how to channel those emotions.
Do you feel like when you first got into acting, there's roles that, like for example, stereotypical roles where they're like, okay, this is where he fits in this category and this is where we're going to place him? Do you feed into those roles, or like, are you trying to venture out?
I mean, a little bit of both. I mean, for me, you know, of course, being like a big black man, you know, they want you to play the gangster roles and the bouncers and all, you know, intimidating stuff. But, you know, I do some of that stuff, but then I do, you know, other things too. Like my team is pretty good. Like they send me on different things, which is cool. But I mean, you know, you gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta stay on lane. You see some of these actors, right. Like I feel like who's the guy that do like the transporter, Jason?
Yeah, I know what you're talking. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, like I feel like even Dwayne sometimes, like, you know, people like to do like that. You know, that's their lane too. Their lane, so right. You know, sometimes you gotta stay in your lane as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And with everything that you have going on, you also are an investor. The Hideaway.
Yeah.
I love that spot.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love that spot. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about how you got into that.
Just networking, meeting people, just being friendly. I feel like that's the name of the game. Everything that I've got, been through God and been through my network and my relationships. But one of my friends, he was part of the group because a lot of them, they own Warwick, the same group that own Hideaway, they own Warwick. So he was part of the group, and he just asked me if I wanted to get in and be part of it. And I met with my boy Sylvan, David Jarrett. They kind of spearheaded everything, and we kind of just clicked and got to know them. And I was like, man, you know, I don't know nothing about I know about eating, but I don't know nothing about the restaurant business.
Great food.
Yeah, it's good. Service is good.
Yeah.
But
it's like a low-key spot.
Yeah, it's chill. Yeah, we got parking, everybody. We validate. It's not free, but we validate. And we got lunch, brunch, dinner. But when I did it, I'm the type, like I like to.
Did you try everything before? Like you
yeah,
like
for
let me taste the food before I just put in my money.
Oh no, I didn't get a chance to do that. By the time I gave the money, and then
you knew the concept.
I knew the concept. I knew the area.
They gave you the deck.
Yeah, they gave me the deck, but like it took a minute because like I invested like 2018 probably, and we didn't open up till 2022.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but then like
Did you
you know,
forget about the investment after a certain
I
amount of
did
time?
sometime, or I tried to, but then my friends or certain people, they'd be like, "What's up with the restaurant?" I'd be like,
Right.
"Bro, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
don't ask me, please." Like,
Before I start getting
yeah,
mad.
before a year, and then like,
Absolutely.
and then everybody after the fact was like, "Man, restaurants is tough. Like, don't do it." And I'm like, "It's done." Like, damn.
Absolutely.
But it's definitely a task. I definitely see why people have
Would you
their opinion.
invest in another restaurant?
It depends. I mean, if I do, I would want to do it like with friends and
Right.
family, and maybe
Absolutely.
be a little bit more hands on. Like you said, I would like to try the food a little bit more
Right.
sooner, and maybe maybe do like a little like something like small like a bar or something. I
Yeah,
wouldn't mind.
absolutely.
Yeah, or a lounge.
Yeah, I think that restaurant is a tough investment,
It's tough.
especially when you don't know like what you're getting into or the establishment and how long it's been around and just like the business, how they're going to market it and,
Right.
the legalities of everything when you're in a certain location, what their restrictions are, liquor licenses, and all that type of stuff. Then you have the what's the people that come and check the restaurants?
Oh,
Food
the food
inspectors.
inspectors. Yeah,
Yes, so it's just like a lot going
it's a
on.
lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
But
Yeah.
once it's a good investment, it's a great investment.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. I mean, the people there, like they've done other restaurants before, so I like the fact that they've had success and other things that have failures, and I feel like that's important to me because
Absolutely.
you gotta know how to lose to win sometimes.
Absolutely. And you have your own podcast. as well,
Yes,
too.
yes.
Let's
Just
talk about
started
that.
it. Yeah, me and my boy Ann, we got a podcast called Westwood Open House. We just did. We got 2 episodes out right now. We talking about sports. I went to UCLA. I played football there, and we just talking about UCLA sports and college sports, and yeah, just giving our analysis on the game and
How
the
do you like
players.
that?
It's cool. It's different. In the summertime, I did an internship. Well, not internship. I did a workshop with the Big Ten Network because I would let it get into like sports commentating and silent reporting. So I did that, and that was really cool. And I was just like, man, how can I keep this momentum going and talk about sports and just in practice? Because I feel like that's the type of thing you got to practice and get better at.
Absolutely.
So, and a lot of the guys that I met that was already working for the network, they had a podcast. And so I came back home, went back to UCLA. We got a brand new head coach. He's a former player. Shout out my boy D Foss. He let me like come up there, like do media. Let me use the facility sometime. So it's been good practice, and it's been cool. It's definitely been a journey.
Do you feel like there's people that are easier to talk to than others? That like, there's people that, especially in the sports world, where
Yes.
they are speakers and then there's non-speakers, where
Yes.
you're like feeling like you're pulling out of them to have a conversation, whereas like you said, some
Yeah.
people you need to give time and space to before
Yeah.
you actually have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
And then there's people that like naturally are talkers.
Yeah, I mean it's been a balance. We actually had our second episode. We had a former one of our guests was a former quarterback at UCLA, and he does sideline reporting already and analysis, but he was like talking a lot. Like he just kind of took over, so we had to like trim that episode down.
Right.
But for the most part, all our guests have been cool. I mean, they want to do it, which has been a blessing. But we got like 3 guests so far, but it's been cool so far. Nothing too crazy, and they all want to do it, which
Right.
is cool. So it hasn't been like any force or any type of thing like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so with all the things that you have going on, how do you have time for family, significant other, any
Yeah.
of that stuff?
I mean, you just gotta make time. You gotta make time. I mean, but the day go by so fast. Like it's already September now.
Right.
But my
Year's almost over.
I know it's crazy, and my folks, they don't live out here anymore. So try to do my best to go visit them, call them. But you just got to make time what you got to make time for. That means you got to put stuff in your phone, reminders or something like that, or just, shoot a quick text message.
Yeah, my phone is literally my Bible. Like, I
Yes.
mean, outside of my Bible, my
Yeah.
real Bible, but
Yeah.
like my phone has my schedule, alarms, time to take the kids to school, time to pick the kids up, time to order the Uber, like whatever I need to do
Yes.
is on my phone. If I lose my phone, that's like a lifeline where I would feel like I'm not whole without my phone.
I know, yeah.
It's insane.
Me too. I mean, luckily with social media too now,
Right.
I can kind of like see what you're doing without talking to you too as well.
Absolutely.
So that's or at least like make a comment on your page or your story. So
What about significant other? You have a significant other? Are you dating? Are you married to your career right now? What's going on?
No significant other, single, just kind of focused on my career and me right now. But I'm open. I just turned 35, so
Happy birthday.
thank you. Yeah, I'm open to like being somebody and like building. I just think at this point, I'm like, man, I've done life by myself so much. So I'm like, I'm ready to do life with the right person. But
Absolutely.
it just got to be
That
the right,
part, the right person.
It just got to be the right fit. Like I'm at the age now, like to me, it don't make any sense to just kind of settle.
Absolutely.
But then also, got to be open-minded too. But I mean, I'm keeping my eyes open. But yeah, I'm kind of grinding. Just want to finish year off strong, and it will, maybe in the next couple years, because my mom, she definitely pressing me for like some grandkids. Yeah,
it's always the parents that pressure you for grandkids.
Right.
Then when they got the grandkids, it's like, all right, you gonna watch the grandkids so we can have a good time. What are we doing?
I mean, she definitely gonna. She might move. She gonna move to California for sure.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, when did you do that? But yeah, I mean, it take a village though. Like,
absolutely.
Shout out to the grandparents because they help out.
Yes,
so
definitely
much.
Help out. And, my daughter was, she wanted to do Christmas in LA, in Alabama, and in Pennsylvania, where my mom is. I'm like, oh, we having 3 Christmases this year. This is what we do. Like, it's like super, man, what? This is getting expensive,
Thank God for Zoom, though.
Oh my gosh,
and FaceTime,
yes,
though.
absolutely.
But that's cool that she wants to, like, I think when my parents weren't married, so I got to experience like leaving. Like my mom was in Maryland. I was born in Washington, D.C. So mom was in Maryland. My dad, he got remarried. He got married to my stepmom when I was young. She was from Cleveland. So it's always cool to like get out and see other things besides California.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So for everyone that gets on the podcast, we play this game.
Okay.
I'm going to play with you so you're not in the hot seat by yourself.
Okay.
We're playing the After Dark edition of Pick Your Poison.
Okay.
So rules of the game, people come on and cheat. You have to answer.
They cheat?
Cheat. Okay. All the time.
Okay.
So you have to answer.
Okay.
You can't remix the question. So you can't make up your own question or try to change the words of the question.
Okay.
And you can give an explanation as to why you answered the way you answered.
No skips? I have to answer that question.
Right.
Okay.
You have to pick one or the other, like this poison or that poison.
Oh, okay.
Got you?
I think I got it. Who's first? I'll go first.
You want to go first? Okay, you could.
Even though it's ladies first, gentlemen, but
You don't have to pick the top card. You could remix it, whatever.
Okay.
Just don't remix the question.
I can look at it?
Yeah, absolutely. You're asking me 2 cards.
Oh, I'm asking you.
Yeah, 2 cards. Because it's that card or the next card.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to ask you after. So you're not by yourself, and people could get to know you outside of the roles you play, the investments that you make, all that good stuff.
Yeah, this is crazy. So I ask you both, or I gotta pick one.
No, you're asking me this card or that card, which is my poison. So
either send a nude to everyone in your contact list, or have ears that look exactly like vaginas. I don't know.
I'm having the ears that look like vaginas. My explanation is I could cover it with my hair. Don't nobody gotta see my vagina ears. I could just be like, hey guys.
I ain't never heard ears look like vagina. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, it could be possible though.
Yeah, well.
Let's pick this up. All right. Would you rather always introduce yourself to people by saying, I already know you, I've been stalking you for years, or tell every new mother you met that her baby is ugly?
Damn. That was both fucked up. Wait, say it one more time. Hold on.
Always introduce yourself to people by saying, I already know you, I've been stalking you for years.
Yeah.
Or tell every new mother you meet that her baby is ugly.
Yeah, I gotta go with the first one.
I've been stalking you for years.
Yeah, because I might feel like I feel like I can make that player a little bit.
You probably you could bag out of that situation.
Make you laugh. Yeah, because she gonna be like stalk. But like telling your baby ugly, that's
so offensive.
That's so mean. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Even if they are ugly, I still would be like, oh, he's big, So I ain't gonna say he's ugly, but
all right, it's on you.
Okay. Boom and okay. So bite off your own pinky finger or be French kissed by an aggressive anteater? Like a real anteater?
That's insane. I feel like an anteater's tongue is like
Yeah.
hella long.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
And French kissing an anteater is like,
Yeah.
what is the word for that? Like animal.
Yeah, animal something, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's nah. But biting off now we're talking about cannibalism versus like
Yeah.
animal.
I mean, it'd be
like,
different if they like said like get your shit like ate up by an anteater. Like that might be a little better than like French kiss.
Both of them are out of control.
Yeah, they out of control.
Out of control.
Yeah.
But I would preferably feel like I would live better with just biting my finger off than being known as the woman that's just like French kissing
Anteaters.
an anteater. Like, why did you do that, ma'am?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Yeah, that remind me. Well, never mind. I think it's called bestiality. Is that what
Yes.
it's called? Yeah.
Yes. All right. I've already had this one.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I had that one the last time. All right. Would you rather stand naked on a pedestal in Times Square for an entire day or only be able to wipe your ass by scooting around on the carpet? What would Jesus do?
I'm gonna have to go with the naked in Times Square, I think, because that sounds like my booty gonna be itchy if I'm just scooting on the ground. And I'm like, who carpet? Is it my carpet? Now my carpet stinks.
Only be able to is insane.
Yeah, that's it.
That's like only every time you use the bathroom.
Yeah.
You're literally like a dog. Like,
yeah, that's
just scooting.
That sounds like carpet burn on your butt. I'm cool.
Okay, it's on you.
Okay. Okay. Wear a gimp suit to work.
To work?
So it's suit to work. It don't say every day. It just say to work.
Okay.
Or drink water out of the toilet bowl you just pooped in without flushing.
Give me the dominatrix on podcast. I'm down. Yeah. Give me the dominatrix post on the gram. Rather than drinking toilet water is insane.
Yeah.
I probably make money off the dominatrix situation.
Nah, you really, I think so too. Yeah. You probably make money off the toilet water too.
Not doing that.
There's some sickos out here.
Right? Insane. Okay. Would you rather cause anyone who makes direct eye contact with you to poo in their pants every time you make an eye contact?
Sheesh.
That's like your game, I guess. Like, or shoot yourself in the kneecap with a nail gun.
I gotta go with the first one because
it ain't you that's doing the pooping.
Yeah, it ain't me. And I don't have to make eye contact with you.
That's the tea. Like, so when you talk to someone, you're just gonna be like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?"
Yeah.
I can't look at you because you're gonna be booing on yourself.
Exactly. Cause like shoot myself in the knee, that sounds I ain't trying to do
with a nail gun.
Yeah, nail gun that hurts. Yeah, no thanks.
It's on you. This is gonna be our last one.
Okay, cool. Okay. Ooh. Would you bleach your dad's asshole, or would you rather have pubic hair cover your entire body?
Sorry, Dad. I'm bleaching the asshole because I mean, like pubic hair all over my body. First of all, the grain of strand, whatever it's called, grain strand, is it strand? The strand of how the texture of pubic hair all over my body. Pubic hair is not soft. Like it's not. It's like coarse.
Yes.
All over my body.
Yeah.
Like as a woman, I feel like women don't want hair besides hair on their head, eyebrows. And that's it.
Is that true? So that's true, right?
Personally, I don't.
I was having a discussion with somebody, and she swear like women have like she said majority of women have pubic hair, and I'm like
it grows naturally, but I feel like I don't want pubic hair. Yeah. I don't want any hair on my body besides the hair on my head and my eyebrows and my lashes. That's it.
Thank
I don't
you.
want hair. No, I don't want it on my toes. I don't want it on my chin. I don't want it on my body, legs, arms, armpits.
Yeah,
None of that.
None.
Like
I like that too. Like,
hairless.
yeah, please.
Laser.
Please.
Like, I don't like the cactus feeling of pebble. Nah, I don't like none of that.
I was trying to tell her that. Cause
But some people like hair. Some people
I don't like it.
a landing strip. Some people like armpit hair. Some people like chest hair. Some people like it. I don't know.
Now I'm not a fan. I was like, I feel like out of 10 women, maybe 3 got like pubes like that. But I said, I'm from Cali. She from New York. I said maybe that's East Coast is cold. Like y'all need a little y'all need some warmth. But I'm like, man, we bald.
That is comedy.
I'm like, we're bald. Women are bald out here. I feel like, and that was the first thing my dad when he got divorced. He was all like, he's like, women don't have no pussy here.
What?
I say, yeah, Pop. It's 2020 something. It ain't the 90s.
I'm crying. Okay, this is my last question. I had that last game. Oh, great one.
Uh-oh.
All right. Would you rather marry a stranger and be unable to get a divorce,
Okay.
or be forced to smoke crack before any family function?
Man, I'm gonna go with the stranger.
Facts.
Wait, does she got body? Like, if we talk like, cause she might look good.
What if she's the crackhead that you smoking crack with before the function?
Nah, I can't do it. Yeah, the crack. I watch too many movies. I mean, there's some functional crackheads.
No, facts.
But nah, I'd rather, cause my family gonna be like, nah, he's something wrong.
Okay, I got another question for you.
Okay.
Would you rather date someone that cheats on you continuously and you know about it but can't leave them, or be like a functioning crack or heroin addict? What would you rather
Wait,
do?
like she's telling me she's telling me she's
outside.
She's telling me she's
not
cheating.
on the sidewalk in the corner.
Can I cheat?
Nah, she's just
So she's just cheating.
She's cheating.
And I'm at home with the kids.
You're a house dad.
Hell nah.
House husband.
I'm gonna go with the crack and heroin for two, please.
For 2.
Oh no, I couldn't do it. Like, I mean, we might as well have an open relationship
at that point.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Bring her home.
Who said it was a her? It's a him. She not cheating on what? We didn't say nothing about.
I thought you meant who I. You said who I'm with. Yeah.
No, you the house husband. I'm saying the girl is cheating on you with someone else.
You're right. You're right. Damn, yeah, it could be a him. Yeah, don't bring him home for sure. Hell nah. Bring her home. Yeah, I gotta go with the crack and heroin. Yeah.
You rather deal with the drug addict?
Yeah, cause I can get out of it. You know, at some point, even though it is addictive. Don't do drugs, y'all. But
don't do drugs.
But
tell everybody where they can find you, what you have going on, what you have coming up, all that good stuff.
Sounds good. I'm Donovan Carter. You can find me on Instagram at Donovan W. Carter. I'm on Twitch. I stream. I play Call of Duty, DC Soulfly 90.
Ooh, how do you like the new Call of Duty?
I do. I just got the beta. It's different. It's different. The movement different, but I love Call of Duty, so I'm not gonna talk wrong about none of them. I just hate that I get the chat ban. Like Call of Duty, I got to do better. Because I don't even talk crazy. I got banned for 30 days, and it's crazy. Like,
what did you say to get
banned?
I
didn't say nothing. I mean, I call somebody a bitch ass nigga sometime, but that's about it. Or suck my dick, but like shit, that ain't too bad.
That is hilarious.
But like
nothing too bad.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, you can follow me on all that. I got a podcast, Westwood Open House. Check me out. Go to the Hideaway. Tell them Donovan sent you free chips and water on me. You know what I'm saying?
Free chips and water on him.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys check out Donovan on Twitch, Instagram. Go to the Hideaway in Beverly Hills and tune into everything that he has coming up. And that is it for Telli Talks.